in well and woken up in time for the press conference, I see. Well, first of all, I want to say it's always wonderful coming back to Hyderabad. I started shooting here for my first film, and we would stay in Taj Banjara, and then consecutively my first 3 films were all shot in Hyderabad. So it feels like home, to be back here. And I'm coming after a long gap. The city looks totally different. It's just looking better. Okay, now coming to the film, Cakewalk is a film which is very close to Ram and my heart. And it's a beautiful story of a girl called Shilpa Sen, who's a chef. It's a 23-minute film. So I think that is something that I've never done before, and I think it's amazing to tell an entire chapter of a person's life, within 23 minutes. It was really felt very good to play this character, because someone that all the women would be able to relate to, especially those who, want to do something in life and at the same time have other responsibilities of family. I think all women, all of us women, there are just very few of you all there, can multitask, and I think the men would agree with that. And it's just a very sweet message put across very subtly, which is, we women have dreams, we have wings, let us fly, and like we support our partners and pray for them to do well in life and everything, all the men should support their women and allow them to do the right things at the right time. So that's a nice message that comes across in our film, and I'm sure you all will all enjoy watching it together.
Paradise is my favorite place for mutton biryani, and I almost started my journalism career somewhere here, because one of my first article as a journalist was in Ramoji Film City, which you don't know. Yeah, so I was like, I visited the city long back. I keep visiting the city, and I liked the people out here. Coming back to your question, why we have Shilpa Sen as a chef in Cakewalk, it is because though in the hotel industry we see a lot of men as chef, as head of the kitchen, there are also a lot of women who are also taking responsibilities which we don't get to see often on screen. And it has been a very popular say that, at home it is always our mom, it is always our mother who cooks and feeds and takes care of our tiffin boxes since we were kids. So I think women has always been inspiration for all of us, all the men out here. And I wanted Esha to play this role because A, it's a very strong character. B, since her marriage and motherhood, she comes across as a much more matured actor. So that particular character needed that maturity, and she has done it fabulously. If you see the film, you'll see that how she has used not only silence but the dialogues, the scenes. We can't talk much, as Esha says that it's a 23-minute film, so it's become very difficult for us to promote and talk about the plot or anything. But if you see the scenes, you'll understand what I mean and why I wanted Esha to do this role of Shilpa Sen in Cakewalk.
So belated happy Eid to all of you. I would like to thank Esha for believing in us. That's why we are here today. And I would like to thank to my co-producer Shailendra Kumar and Dinesh ji. And Shailendra is the music director of the film as well. And of course Ram, the director, and Apru Chakraborty. There is a lots of moments we have actually. We can't explain right now.
One is that Gondoraj Lebu, cafe line thing.
Yeah, Gondoraj Lebu. It's called Gondoraj Lebu in Kolkata. So she won that the Gondoraj Lebu. So somehow we managed 50 pieces of the Gondoraj Lebu from Kolkata.
Basically, I tried this lime in Kolkata, which is like kafir lime, and I love putting lime in everything I eat.
And you got it in the kitchen.
I think most South Indians love putting lime in everything we eat. And I fell in love with that lime and I wanted to take it back home to Bombay. So I made sure they got me bulk. So he somehow, being the producer, went around town and managed to get me 50 limes to take back to Bombay. To just have, like a lot of other people out there, have a dream, have an ambition to, you know, do something in this industry and mainly creatively, to make a good film, to produce a good film, and I think they've done a great job by starting out with this short film. Ram came to me with a couple of more short films with Aritra, and that time nothing really worked well, but this script came into my life at the time when I had already delivered my baby and everything, and it was a good, sweet, short and sweet schedule considering it's a 23-minute film. But the passion that they have is something that I admire, because I've been in this industry for many years and worked with the biggest of banners and everything. But the zest and the, you know, the hard work that a new team puts in makes the entire experience of shooting the film all the more fun. And I myself felt like a newcomer and had that energy of doing the best, because the entire team that we had back.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Clapping for us.
That's always a good thing. Yes, I cook myself. I started cooking much later on in life when I was dating my husband Bharat, and I realized the way to his heart is through his stomach. So I went on YouTube and picked up a couple of recipes, and also my best friend is a chef back home, so she helped me also out, and I think so far no one has got a stomach ache eating my food, so I think I've done pretty well. Well, my husband is a Sindhi and he's a non-vegetarian, and we both love Goan food. So I cooked prawn curry for him. I got the bottle masala from Goa and everything, and it turned out to be very authentic. For myself, I love eating rasam. So I learned the recipe of rasam from my mother, and I make that for myself whenever I want to eat South Indian. No, that is my mother-in-law's department. No one can venture there. She is fabulous at it. I'm not even going to try. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
I don't want to waste your time too. And